Good evening, Speedgaming 3. Welcome back to another round of the SGLIVE 2025 Z1R online tournament. I'm KTAC4321. I'm joined by Tracy M tonight. How you doing tonight, Tracy?
Doing great. Yeah, this is a really interesting matchup. Lot to be decided in this group. There is one player that actually hasn't played a single race yet, but these two are both 2-0. And there's a really good chance that the winner of this match is going to win the group. The loser, very good chance of coming out second. Again, other races need to be played, but two very good players. And of course, Shatty, he won this thing last year, so he to keep that up.
Yep, well, you can root for the favorite or you can root for equations.
I mean, equations, no slouch, so...
I mean, he'll come up behind you and be like, oh, he's a 9 already, hot dang.
And these flags, a little bit volatile. A lot of things have we got the unsorted shapes algorithm, which, tends to give a lot of keys, although there was a seed yesterday that wasn't great for keys, at least not early. We do have the Second Quest Overworld, so not a lot of money, and it's Second Quest Mix, so you're bombing all the places, including the dumb Q1 spots that, the one saving grace of a Second Quest Overworld. There's a real bunch of Overworld spots that are single bomb spots that you can just kind of ignore because they're not in Second Quest. But we're mixed, so we gotta check them.
So where do you think our start spot's going to be tonight? And where do you think our open cave with sword's going to be?
Oh, I don't know. We'll probably start somewhere in the forest. That's usually a good place to start. I like starting somewhere in the center, so maybe the desert. We'll start in the desert. Hey, look at that.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
And Lionel's on the overworld, not the best in the world. 18 small secret, and when we have 6 of those, that's actually a significant number.
Yep, so I'm really excited for this desert start. We're like in a nice, decent part where we have a bunch of open caves around us, so as long as the wood sword isn't too trolly tonight and not up on East F Mountain, I think our runners will be pretty chill. Well, as long as it's not East F Mountain or the southwest corner of the overworld map.
I mean, the thing about the East Death Mountain spot is you don't really get super upset about that. I'm surprised neither one bought bombs there at 11 rupees. Shaddy's gonna buy bombs.
Yay!
No. The thing about the East Death Mountain spot is that it, if you're gonna last location it, your opponent's probably last locating it, and it's probably not a big deal. There are other spots that are worse because they could be places where your opponent got to way earlier than you did. There's another small secret at 18.
It looks like the rich get richer with Shaddy's bomb purchase paying off right there.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this bomb purchase. There are 4 bomb spots in this upper northeast corner. Get them over with now. You potentially never have to worry about this area again.
So we know that...
There we go, equations.
Is doing the bomb purchase.
That's 3 small secrets already.
Well, that means we better hope our medium secret is something decent when we find it.
I mean, you always hope the medium secret is something decent, but the 18 is like, that's 2 below maximum on the small secret. That does a lot. Like 43 rupees could buy a candle potentially. Or we could find the wood sword. And we could grab the candle, but neither of these runners are of that nature of grabbing the wood sword candle.
Ooh, and the equation's pulling out the fancy tech here.
Yeah, it doesn't really save time, but it does get you around nasty enemy sets, which is usually the reason you use it. In this case, the levers aren't that big deal. 32 for our mid-secrets, not bad. Especially with a large small.
Sorry. Okay. I'm also of the opinion it just looks cool when you get to do it.
It does look cool. That's 4 of our small secrets. I actually like it when it's a really low small secret for them all to be early on, so you just get them over with. But with 18, that's kind of whatever. Yeah, there's our first door repair.
You and I are on the same brainwave right now, because let's hope the door repair is not going to be something brutal and just suck all that money up.
Alright, these red dark nuts. Shaggy's got to be careful with him. He does have the sword. He gets a bomb drop for his trouble, so that's really good. Gets that first global. And is going to use the bomb to help get him across. He cannot take a hit here. There we go. Nicely done.
So according to our tracker, Chest Jerk, yay, you're great. Well, ooh, we have level 4 on Shatty's side, but we have a minus 15 door repair, which is not the end of the world.
It's the minimum, so it's as good as it gets. And Gels, if they rolled up, they only rolled up to 1. We may never find out, because if they never get a boomerang, we'll never see it tested. Moblins here.
I'd say a smallish 4.
Yeah, a little smaller than usual, but not significantly so. Like, you wouldn't be shocked to see a 4 this size in a regular seed. Right,
and
Tektites.
We have some any roads on equation side here.
Oh, these Tektites rolled up. What you want to see?
Well, it looks like Shatty is going down on the second crew here, and Equations is debating heart or candle.
Yeah, I get it.
Heart.
I get it. Maybe he knows Chester is tracking, but I would have grabbed the candle there because we haven't seen a candle shop yet, and we don't know. That could be the rare shop. You want to get it. If I'd seen a candle shop, if I'd seen a candle shop at 93 rupees, I'd have bought it by now. But just getting that, with the 12 heart magic sword, you may see runners prioritize those hearts a little bit more.
Because it does make a difference when these seeds are very nasty and enemies and bosses just decide to roll up and play with our feelings and emotions. But it looks like this Triforce room is literally south from start in this level 4, so if you chose to somehow not just go for the items here, just Triforce and go, that's quick. But what's not quick is this 4. But Shatty gets another key to his name, and Equations finds another meeting secret under some Armos.
Yeah, I like going for the item here. Item or items. I mean, it is a relatively small dungeon. The enemy set isn't too bad. Those Tektites are pretty bad. The Pole's Voice I always say Pole's Voice are more about patience than about difficulty. It is 4, so we do get drops in the maze room. The only dungeon that has that. We're gonna have to spend a key here or go down.
I'm getting concerned. You see the concerns here.
I mean, there is a ladder block here, but we should be able to get around it with keys.
Fewer should.
Well, that's a real ladder block.
Well, that's a ladder block in that direction. We'll see if the one to the right pays off, and we have level 6 on equation side.
And level 6 will pretty much roll smaller. It can kind of roll the same size as normal. 1 through 6 still sharing a grid.
Sometimes level 6 is very nice to you and shall give it. Other times level 6 is not very nice to you and shall take it at that time.
Okay, this is unfortunate because if there's a drop in this room, it's going to be on the outside. It is a bomb drop, so we don't really care. And Shatty's already at 8 bombs, so not that big a deal.
So it looks like we're practically ladder blocked from the rest of this 4 here.
Well, Shatty hasn't up 8 out of it yet, so there might be some bomb walls that he hasn't quite tried yet. Let's see what's under this E. If he goes down here, he might be able to get the. I think he's going to be able to at least get the Triforce. Okay, let's see if we're going to try and bomb to the right here, see if we can get around that ladder block. We can.
Okay, that's good.
Try and kill the manhandle. It is a squishy manhandle, or at the very least it didn't roll up.
Well, he hit the bullseye. That helps as well.
Yeah, but there's nothing worse than hitting that bullseye and hearing the sound and it doesn't die.
Well,
item here is a heart.
I don't remember what level that I'm out of here.
Right, equation just reset, so he must have wanted something back,
or just to save the money.
I don't know how much when his last save was though. He did see 6, he saw 8. I don't know that he did much. Oh, any key? Okay. I mean, even in this flag set, in any key, 8 minutes into the race, you're going to be pretty happy with that. Okay, we're going to be done with 4.
Sub 10%
Really nice for
Shatty. If he
Okay,
doesn't
we're
die
gonna
to this season.
we're gonna try to be done with 4. No, we're not. Actually, he might just be wanting that 1 heart back. Nah, he's gonna come back later with better weaponry and or better defense or better something. That 4-headed Goliath, not for the faint of heart. I don't blame him for not wanting to do it right now. You got the items, and that's the important part.
Indeed. So we've seen levels 1, not level 1, 4, 6, and something
8.
else I'm missing.
Yeah, Equation saw 8.
That's what it was. The 8.
I think Equations was thinking about buying arrows and has chosen not to. Still hasn't found a candle other than the take any that he chose not to pick up.
I think some good news for our runners, on the other hand, is that the Bob shop seems to be common.
Yeah, so there's in second quest overworlds, there's one shop that'll come up 6 times. Another one, 2 that'll come up 4 times, and 1 that of course will be the rare shop. It'll only come up once. It's taking the place of the regular vanilla blue ring shop. In first quest, there's only 3 of those. It's 3, 4, and 4. So there really isn't a common shop in first quest, but for second quest we do have it. And if you can get that bomb shop to be your common shop, your sixth shop, that's pretty good.
I did see something interesting on our any roads. 2 of the spots that eliminated were a recorder and power bracelet spot, recorder and power bracelet spot, respectively.
Yeah, it's a bigger deal in a straight up quest 1 overworld where there's only 1 recorder spot and only 4 power bracelet spots. But yeah, anything you can do to eliminate a little bit. Shatty also choosing not to buy the arrows. He hasn't seen the take any candle, so he'll see this candle shop and he'll just buy it.
Well, let me know if I'm repeating myself or if I said something about this earlier, but I think both our runners are pretty happy with seeing the bomb shops all over right now in the overworld,
Oh,
so
for
you have
sure.
easy access.
Absolutely.
And the best part
Yeah.
is that they're cheap bombs as well.
Yeah, I mean 11 isn't the cheapest, so it's not the kind of price where you're just gonna buy it every time, like when you see the 1 rupee bomb shop. But you're not gonna complain about 11 rupees. That's pretty good, and our money's been pretty good as well.
So we have a candle for Shatty.
Yep, everybody's got a candle. Everybody got to buy a candle. So Shatty, when he gets to that first take any, the equations has already seen, will be able to grab the heart. Of course, with these blank hints, that is one thing that I don't like about the blank hints. I really like the blank hints in general, but the one thing you're not paying out of a door repair. You're not getting out of any of those door repairs, so.
No skimping the door repair fees for thee. So I saw darkness on these overworld too,
Yeah, we
right?
have Darknuts and Lionels. Yep. There are of the Moblins, Garria, Wizrobes, Darknuts, and Lionels. At least 3 of those are going to be in the dungeons. Every once in a while, a 4th one will roll into the dungeons, and some of the more minor enemies will come out of the dungeons and be more on the overworld. Looks like, so once you see that it's Darknuts and Lionels on the overworld, then we know the other 3 are going to be in the dungeons. We already saw some Moblins in one dungeon. Did not have the Wizrobes there as well. Oof. Ooh, that's not a death that Shatty wanted to take. That's unfortunate. That is a rough spot with that clip. He might have been better off doing it from the other side and clipping from the other side if it did open.
Yeah, but we did see Mags on Equation side under a bush.
Yep, both these runners hoping to get it, and you get to buy your candle. It does make it a little more likely, and it's going to be 12 hearts, so you're not going to be guessing. Nice white sword item. It is a boomerang.
Well, let's see if Shatty's going to be up, because Shatty's only at 4 while Equations is at top.
Yeah, I think, I mean, it's still, it's early enough that I think I like the pickup. If nothing else, it makes, like, this screen right now that Shatty's going through, he could just stun these guys and just walk around them.
I was double checking in case I forgot, and I screwed up. I forgot the white sword item is locked at 5 hearts, hard lock there.
Yep. That's why I always forget that too, to be honest. But, because so often the runners get there with, like, 7, 8, or more hearts anyway, so it almost doesn't matter.
But I don't think Shatty's going to be missing much with that.
Nah, he's, it's one of those things where if he wants it, he'll pick it, and he has 5 hearts, he'll pick it up, and if he doesn't want it, he's not going to pick it up anyway. Oof. Level 7, and we're immediately locked in with the Patra. Yeah, not what you want to see if you're shatty.
But the Vires look like they rolled down on equation side in level 8.
Did they? Yeah, they're not dying to a wood sword hit. Did he bomb one of them? Did he bomb one of them?
I don't think so, but I wasn't fully paying attention.
Well, we'll find out eventually. So no data on the Vires yet. We do have Wizrobes in this dungeon, so not great. The Wallmasters didn't roll up. I saw a seed yesterday with 6 HP Wallmasters. That is not fun times.
Oh, are you referring to that? Was that the Atgenos Pool Float seed, or is that the other seed?
It was the 8-gen seed. Yeah, 8-gen and Pool Float.
Oh, I watched Also play that earlier. That seed was something.
Pretty brutal.
I did not like that level 9 location.
I know you didn't.
For those who know, you know.
That was not the worst, by far not the worst part of that seed.
Oh, that.
I should have known you would jump on that one.
I know, that was not the worst part of that seed, but that seed did it to spite me.
Alright,
so... also, I will say, the red ring location was brutal.
Yeah, the red ring location was pretty awful. Okay, so Equations picked up a key in a reverse C room. He has not found level 4, and therefore has not found the any key.
We have our first
level 8 is not looking like the place to be.
Shatty just found Max.
Yeah, he thought about trying it. He's known for occasionally. Yeah, he's known for occasionally going up and trying on, not actual possible number of hearts. the just in case it glitched. Yeah.
I'm not liking this potential ladder block here.
No. Good news, at least the Vire keys didn't roll up. They're going down to a boomerang. I'm actually surprised Equations isn't doing anything in 6. I don't know if he went a few rooms and maybe you've got ladder block or key blocked or something.
Uh-oh.
Shatty's gonna find level 8. Let's see what he does with it.
These keys are 3 HP.
Yeah, the regular keys, they did roll up, and that's no fun.
At least they're not, like, ultra beefy keys. Those are the worst.
I mean, once they're 1 heart, once they go up to 1, it doesn't matter anymore. Past 1, it doesn't matter anymore. It's just bad. If you have to use a magic sword to one-shot a keys, you're just, yeah, it's bad.
Okay, the Vires and the little Vire bats, whatever they're called, went down to 1 sword poke each, and we have a recorder pick up 4 equations.
So the Vires HP is based on what you need to do to get them to not split. So no matter what, even if they're, even in a, max HPC, they're gonna split on the first shot. The question is there a way to kill them in 1 shot? So if they roll down, that would mean that they, if they roll down, that would mean they'd go down to the wood sword or maybe the white sword or some sort of thing like that. So we won't know until somebody tries to bomb them if they rolled up or not.
A good thing Equations found that recorder because we have Dig Dogger Central here. And here's another good find in level 8, the wand.
Yeah, we got a wand, we got a recorder. I didn't see the recorder. Was that on the floor?
Yep, it was a 4 item. Nice. I think Equations killed some enemies. So it's a recorder tracker, chest stricken track. That is a wonderful find. No groans, no acknowledgement, just the sigh.
Not a new pun. Alright, we got Shatty in this Keith room, learning that they are 3 HP. It's a little money for his trouble. See if he stays in here long enough to get that wand and that recorder. Equations is out. Alright, so the Vires did not roll up. We do not know if they rolled down, because they are normally 4 HP.
That's what it was, the 6.
Yeah, we saw this earlier. I don't know why Equations left it and chose to go into 8 instead. There's the recorder for
See,
Shatty.
there's the recorder. And if you keep
Sadly, it won't get him back to 4. But yeah, sadly, it won't get him back to 4 since he didn't get the Triforce up there. We'll have to walk up there on his own. But the fact that he has the stuff out of 4 is pretty significant because he's got that any key in particular.
The any key, I say, is a blessing and a curse. As in a blessing, yes, you don't have to pay for keys, you're not key locked. But a curse it is. Curse as in, sometimes key doors can just take you in the right direction. Well, locked key doors can just lead you in the right direction, you know?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I'd still rather have it than not in most situations. Occasionally, if I run into the any key when I have like double-digit keys, then I'm not so excited to find it. Shatty's gonna find the wand, and he looks pretty happy about that.
100% agree with you on that, Tracy.
It does make the keys better, but they still don't go down to a wand shot. But yeah, it might be the fact. Well, I mean, look at Equations. He's got 7 keys already. So by the time he gets to level 4 and sees that any key, he's not going to be nearly as happy with it.
So the question is, it looks like Shatty is sticking around here for now in this 8.
Sure looks like it.
Because if you
Can be
pull
significant
third
or
item
something
out of
really
here-
nice. Ooh, clock. Okay, hopefully there's no more wall masters in the walls there.
Otherwise, we're soft locked.
No, we're not, because the door, it's not shuttered.
Oh, good, we're not shuttered.
Yeah, the soft lock is when, there's a bait room. I'm going to call it bait room and not call it a bait block until we know
we're blocked.
Oh, we're ladder block now, but we might be able to get around that bait.
Well, Equations didn't make a bait purchase earlier. Did we not see the bait shop?
We saw the cheap bait shots, like 40 something. I think it's in this. It's either in the same as the. It's either with the candle or the bombs. I forget which.
I forget which either. One of those things I forget to keep track of. And looks like Shatty is committing to this level 8, though it's doing a bit of
At least for now.
backtracking right about now. Looks like Zelda's not in her room today. It's in level 6.
Nice. Oh, this room sucks for Shatty.
Look at Shatty's screen, and you see the...
Yeah, that's a really difficult room to get through. And Equations finds a Chevy room with 9 keys. And surprised she doesn't just open that one key door that's to the left to start.
Who knows? Maybe he just wants to save it.
He's got 9 keys. He doesn't need to save them.
This game does incite hoarding tendencies from time to time. And Shatty is still exploring on this 8.
Yep, gonna try and go the other direction. I mean, it could be a really big 8. Like, with unsorted shapes, it could be up to 64 rooms, so... It'd be really nice if we could find a map game.
Or a book. Either or is nice.
The book would take care of all the maps, of course. But, I usually, I want to see the map. And then if the book shows up, then that's really nice. We could kill the Stig Dogger now. I think Shatty also wouldn't mind just seeing the Triforce.
So one thing I do enjoy about this flag set is with the unsorted shapes and stuff, as much as I hate it, it gives incentive to
There's the map.
finding the map, as Shatty just found here, because it makes it a lot more valuable to have that knowledge.
The book is always, when book is Atlas, it's always valuable. Like, I don't know very many people that'll turn it down when it's an Atlas. Wandfire is annoying, for some enemies, in particular Patras and Darkness. It's actually not so bad against other enemies, like the Gibdos that are in this dungeon, or the Lionels that are here on the overworld.
Oh, here's Aquamentus. Oh, that was quick.
Yep, we might roll 3 shots is normal with a wand. So I
We
don't know
have
if
a
you rolled
level
down
1 sighting.
Yeah, level 1 can be funny in this unsorted shapes flags.
Well, good thing Equations has a bunch of keys, because Level 1 is very key intensive, and sometimes when you come across it, you don't have enough keys.
In unsorted shapes, it actually, because the dungeon tends to be bigger, there tends to be more workarounds for the key doors, and so has a tendency to not be nearly as bad key-wise.
Well, sometimes
you find a stair, and it's a heart.
It's a heart. Meanwhile, Shatty's put a lot of time into this 8. Manages to find a bomb hole there. Is this going to be a staircase to get our item out of here?
Could be. Equation's now looking for 2 floor items.
Oh, right. You have the staircase, and we have the recorder. We're just looking for 1 floor. We have 2 staircases in 8, right?
Right. So Shatty's looking for a stair item, and Equations is looking for 2 floor items because he's already seen the stair item.
Okay. I was getting them mixed up for a second because both of these greens start looking the same.
They are very similar greens. Ooh, ladder for Equations.
That's good. So I feel like 8, 7, and 1. I think all 3 of these were green-ish palettes tonight.
This green is one of the more common.
Well, Shatty's lucky that the item's not in that island there.
Oh, it could be a Triforce, though.
Oh, that would be even worse, but nope.
No, the worst is when it's the map.
Shatty's already got one of those.
No maps, no ladder block maps in this level 8. Yeah, I expect Shatty will find level 1 relatively soon, so he should get his ladder. There's a Chevy room in 8 here, but it wasn't. He didn't get shuttered in, so that's okay. This could be a push block here.
Right, see here. Oh, that's a very tiny one.
I mean, let's call it normal size, because 1 is normally small.
I mean, it is normal size one. It's nice and compact.
Yeah, I don't know why Equations is pushing that block. He's already seen the stair item. And now he knows that it's not segmented, but muscle memory is a thing, so we'll assume. It's up to 9 keys. See, this flag set just gives keys away.
When it's nice flags.
I mean, most of the time, this flag set gives keys away.
Again, I beg to differ with the scene we were discussing earlier.
Yeah, I know, not all the time, but more often than not. I don't even feel like keys for that big a deal.
We have a staircase that's decided.
Hey, K-Tap, guess what?
Was that a rat on the floor?
It was.
It's
gotta be somewhere. Alright, is this an item or is this a transport? It is the second item. It is a heart, so Shatty will not have to come back into this dungeon unless he can't get the Triforce.
But that's the first Triforce down in the seed, 26.5 minutes in for Equations.
He's gonna have to go deep for that item if he decides to go for it. And this Triforce is looking like it's gonna be fairly deep. And Shatty's gonna need to push the block here to go through.
Well, Shatty's almost full here this level 8, so this Triforce is pretty deep in here.
Yep.
And it's a very, convoluted path, so that means Equations is gonna have to do all this backtracking as well, so this might save Shatty a little time just having only to dip this level 8 once.
Yeah, unless there's some rooms at the beginning that he hasn't done that would have potentially allowed him to get to the Triforce faster, but we did see the map was behind the Dig Dogger, which, with the recorder in the dungeon. And there is a Chevy room. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but we may be having trouble getting around it.
That's not good.
We haven't seen the transport staircase, I don't think. And yeah, it could be one of those blue wizard rooms that Shatty hasn't done yet.
That is
taking a look at his map. Yeah, there's some rooms to the southeast that he hasn't seen, and he's gonna leave. That is quite unfortunate. He spent a lot of time in that dungeon, and not getting the Triforce means he's gonna have to go back into that. But maybe he'll have Magic Sword by then. He doesn't have to worry about items, so he doesn't have to go back there until before he goes to 9.
The question is, does he find 6 or 1 first?
He's gonna find 6 first. It's more on path. It's the first one he's gonna... He should run to it. I think it's here?
Yeah, this is 6.
Yeah.
So how much time is he gonna put in here and then go to 1 and be like, regret level maximum?
Well...
Unless the 6 pays out to be something huge, but we know we were ladder blocked a bit in the 6.
Yeah, we were ladder
Here's
blocked in
3
parts.
in the
There's 3
grave.
for equations. Shoot room map, classic, level 3, item in, or drop in shoot room. I'm not sure if equations went up this sort of right side here, though, because he never opened that 1 key door.
Good point.
White sword, that's really nice.
Oh, that is very nice and very quick too in this level 3, and we have a map here.
Yeah, this should be a stair. It doesn't have to be a stair. If it's in the middle, it doesn't have to be RMOS, but it's probably a stair, and it is a stair.
Is it a transport and we live by rule of 6, or is it an item?
That's the rule of 5, but okay. This
Okay.
6 is a very normal-ish 6.
Rule of 5 could be applied to 6. I'm just
Rule
saying.
5, yeah, it absolutely can be applied to 6.
It's interchangeable at this rate. But let's keep an eye on equations, see if we find a stair item on his end. But is that a whopping 12 keys now? And has a ladder to the compass.
Yeah, Shatty's definitely seeing parts of this dungeon that I don't think we saw in equations this time. Another heart in 3.
Well, that's all the items out of 3 for equations. That's all said and done.
Yeah, now he just needs to find the Triforce, and who knows what the size of this 3 is. But it's probably not going to be monster, because we're seeing the monster dungeon right here on Shatty's side. There's always one dungeon that kind of takes the place of 6, and sometimes it's just level 6 that does its normal thing.
Level 6 is disguised as itself.
Yeah. Alright, there's a room we don't ever have to clear. Bomb upgrade plus 5 is really nice.
Pricey, but worth it.
And Triforce at a level 3 for equations.
Honestly, Shatty not leaving the 6 is a bit of a detriment, because he's gonna have to come back anyways with the ladder.
We don't know that. We're in uncharted territory in this level 6.
Oh, never mind then. We might find something good here.
I mean,
Who knows?
it's still possible that everything important is ladder blocked. Like we just don't know anymore because Shatty found that path up the right side. Up the left side. And looking at the size of this map, I don't think equations fully explored what was going on here. And probably because he didn't have all the keys he has now. There's a heart. This is going to be a super room. What do we got?
Anything good?
Ooh,
Oh!
Yeah, really good item for Shatty.
That has turned things around a bit. The question
why
is
he up
the
8?
Triforce ladder blocked?
Why he up 8 out of there? There was still stuff to explore there, but he does get the
I don't know.
silvers.
Muscle memory is a thing.
Unless he saw the Triforce?
And we missed it?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. He wouldn't have cleared that room if he'd seen the Triforce. More money for equations. As he's up in West Death Mountain, looking for more dungeons.
First gotta bomb some walls. The compass was in a moat room for this dungeon, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, I think that sounds right. So we're not going to get the compass. But that's potentially really bad for equations, because, you know, silvers can be a 9, of course.
Yeah,
If he comes back here... maybe. If he comes back here, just picks up the compass and finds an easy Triforce shortly thereafter, he may not get those silvers.
Level 2 is up on West Death Mountain tonight.
Yeah, it's a good find for equations. 2 items on the floor here.
So what dungeons are we missing? Because I feel like we've seen a lot of them.
4? Have we seen 5?
We found 4. 4
oh, right, Shatty did 4. So 5 and 9, maybe? Oh, there's the Triforce.
Chest shirt, that's right. And Shatty has his first Triforce on the board 33.5 minutes in. And
yep.
Equations got bailed out there with a very easy map, but is at 15 keys. Good lord, have mercy.
I'm telling you, these seeds. That's not even the most keys I've seen. It's probably not even the second most keys I've seen in a seed.
I haven't gotten up to 20 keys in one of these races yet.
Oh, for sure.
But this is a very small level 9, 16 keys.
That looks like level 2 to me.
Yeah, I know, it is nice and small. Level
you said
2,
9.
Well,
that's okay, I'm just teasing. It happens.
I'd say it's
okay.
nice because there was a power bracelet and nice
no, I
map.
heard you say 9.
Oh, no, I said nice.
Okay. And my hearing's bad, but I'm old, so it happens.
But I think Equations is really gonna like that power bracelet, especially since he's in West Death Mountain and doesn't need to hightail it back here for those spots.
Yeah, power bracelet is one, you know, any overworld blocking item is one of those things where it could waste you time though too. We don't know that we need it.
Level 1.
Yep, so he'll get his ladder, he'll get his raft, he'll get his 8th heart.
And disappointment.
I mean, I don't think he's gonna be disappointed finding a ladder.
The raft is disappointment.
I don't think he'll be disappointed finding a raft. One less thing he has to worry about.
Two.
Oh, that's not a death you want to take if you're Equations. That is a tough room, though.
The Triforce is like a room or 2 away from that.
Yeah, exactly.
You already pulled out your PB in here. Do you want to just take your Triforce and leave? That sounds very nice right about now.
I mean, you've got the recorder, so it's not unreasonable to come back later.
Oh, that is cruel, CJ. That is cruel.
Alright, Shatty finds his raft. You should find his ladder down here. The heart was in the stair at the top.
The old men don't have wise words at all this tourney.
That's right. They don't say anything, which I love. Shatty's gonna finish clearing out this bottom part of the dungeon before he grabs that Triforce and does the top.
I know you like them quiet, but hear me out. Community hints are just general fluffy dialogue, no actual hints.
Yeah, but when you're playing, you want to go fast.
Oh, right, the text is slow.
Exactly. I mean, at least it's fast text, right? One of the best things that actually, maybe arguably the best change that Fred made in the randomizer was fast text.
So that's another Triforce down for Equations, and under that dig dogger there was a heart container, so that means no worst case scenario item in that blue whisper room. And here's the try out of 1 for Shatty. He definitely goes back in here.
Yeah, no, this is way too small a level to not go back in, and the enemy set's not bad.
Well, both of our runners are getting closer and closer to picking up mags.
Yep.
Because I know Equations is a beast of combat, and having mags is only just going to make him go even faster.
No, both these runners are well-versed in combat.
It's just a matter of how many Wizrobe beams can you dodge? Shatty still hasn't found his ladder yet.
Yep, should be coming up shortly.
Couple rooms.
It might be this one. Yep, there it is. And he's gonna leave. Apparently 9 is behind the power bracelet in, I guess, in the north, the west.
And that's a take any right near our start screen.
Oh, in the grave? Okay, thank you, CJ. The grave power bracelet spot has our level 9.
That might not be something Shatty discovers for a while, because even if he picks the PB out of 2 up on West Death Mountain, he might not immediately go to the grave after. And that's another heart container for equations, 1 heart away from Mags.
Yeah, that's not really that big a deal, because it's not like he's going to go to 9 right away. It could become a problem later if he doesn't get back to that spot quickly. And he is looking for 9.
Equations is at a whopping 17 keys.
Yeah. Telling ya, this flag set. Hey! 49 rupee red potions. We love it. Cheaper than the blue.
Something seems to be turning up right for our runners tonight.
There you go. The cheap bait is 48 rupees and is in the candle shop. We know it's not required because Shatty was able to get all the things out of level 6 without it. And that's where the bait was.
And that's arrow purchase for equations, but little does he know the silvers are just in 6.
Well, there's a really good chance he misses those silvers. So that's a real big problem for him.
Well, the question is he gonna go through level 9 first when things get rough before going back to that 6?
I mean, that 6, he knows where the compass is. He's gonna get the compass. It's a big 6. He's already had trouble with it.
Compass, and the try is not far from start.
Well, yeah, that's my point. He's gonna see the compass. He's gonna see where the Triforce is. There's no incentive for him to dig those silvers out of 6, and I would
play like
completely agree with that play if I were in his situation.
And Shatty's now in this 3.
Yep. So, white sword and a heart in this dungeon.
Yuppers.
So those silvers in 6 are going to be a real problem for equations potentially.
And well, look who's in level 4.
Yeah, the 17 key, any key.
That's a bitter pill to swallow.
Like, Shatty has no idea. Like, once you get the any key, you don't even pay attention to keys on the ground.
And here's a map of this 3-4 Shatty. So we're still missing level 5. That's right. That's it, correct?
Yep, that is correct.
Well, that's good news for me. We still have so much of the overworld we haven't seen yet.
Nice bomb grab there through the like. Yeah, and I don't imagine the equations is going to miss this any key because this is a very small level 4. He might actually spend more time looking for it than Shatty did because Shatty was ladder blocked in a few places, so depending on what route equations takes, he might go further.
Well, and looks like equations is still in this 4. Wonder what Panic Shatty's gonna do in this 3, but he has a ladder. Makes things a little quicker.
Yeah, equations have the ladder here too. And equations will get the Triforce out of here. Shatty does have to come back for the try.
I want to see if he'll get to 20 before he gets the any key.
Might.
That's it. That'll be 20. Equations at 20 keys.
Yeah, we're at 42 minutes of 20 keys. Yeah.
21.
21.
And Shatty's still working his way through this 3.
Yep, looking for that stair item. It's not here.
But the white sword is speeding up combat, though.
Yeah, white sword plus
Shatty
wand
starts
is really
doing
nice.
recorder checks, he's not gonna be getting mags anytime soon.
He's got the recorder. He's gonna be doing recorder checks all along the path.
True, so as long as he doesn't miss any hearts that equations took and took, then he'll be sitting real pretty for Max. Because there was a heart container in this.
Yeah, that's what he's looking for right now. He's got the compass. He's looking for the stair item. There'd be no reason he's not going to miss it, because, like, if he just wanted to, he could just leave with the Triforce, but he's not going to do that because he's looking for a bow.
Surprised he did not see any key on the floor. Maybe he just missed the room for it.
Oh, Shatty found the heart first as well.
That is true. I think, were they both
Not really
not small little port of 9 here, like the next room over?
They've been
Not
down.
9, 4.
See, this time you did say 9.
I will admit,
I didn't even call you on it.
Well, 4 is...
There it is.
Well, there's
Yeah, he didn't even react.
If 4 is round enough, it can be a backwards 9. I'm just saying, if you flip it backwards, maybe it can read as a 9 if you squint a little.
Alright, Shatty unfortunately not able to afford the bomb upgrade, but is at 8 bombs, so it's not as bad as that could be.
And there's the triad of 3 for Shatty.
Yeah, and you can see the difference with equations having both wand and white sword, and Shatty having just had the wood sword is able to get that Triforce out of 4. But Shatty's not gonna have trouble getting that one. It's just gonna be, you know, walk in, kill the Gliok, leave. Probably will have the magic sword by the time it gets there.
I think equations goes for mags now.
I would too.
Equations has been routing this mostly great for the most part. I'm starting to sort of happen, but it's just the damming, leaving the silvers, and the silvers that deep in 6 is the only, like, big point against him, and that can be race deciding, especially if you choose to go to level 9 over this 6.
Mm-hmm. Shatty should find level 2 next.
So TLDR, do not count Shatty out yet, even if he's only a try behind.
I mean, I don't even think Shatty's behind, because he's got more knowledge of level 8. He's got full knowledge of level 6. The Triforce he's missing out of level 4 is going to be super quick for him. He should find level 2 shortly. Yeah, I'd actually give him the slight edge because of those. So until equations finds those silvers, I give the edge to Shatty.
Well, there's also the fact that we know the bow can't be a 9.
Yeah. Yeah, because silvers can, the bow can't. So Shatty's not going to 9 looking for anything.
Well, except maybe a W.
And, you know, when I say advantage, Shatty, of course mean just, you know, slight advantage. Obviously, I wouldn't consider either of these runners to be in the lead right now. Well, unfortunately, he's doing East Death Mountain first, because I don't know if Equations did this, or if there's anything up here.
Well, there's also the fact that level 9 does level 9 things. And it has the nickname of the Great Equalizer.
There it is, level 5.
And good news! It's dead!
One of these days, you're going to tell me what the raft did to you to make you hate it so. I prefer a raft over a power bracelet, frankly, because it only opens 2 spots that I have to worry about.
Don't you know?
Especially if I get it late.
It left me as the sole survivor, and now I need to go hunt it down.
Oh, please.
To avenge my family.
No, please. Alright. Equations in level 7, which is new territory, though both runners have seen this dungeon. Shatty in level 5, which is new territory. Equations will need to come up here to East Death Mountain to get this. An immediate stair in level 5.
Oh, nope, just the banana, not the B item we were looking for.
Wood boomerang, we're not going to take that. Goma poorly blocking a key, so we don't care about that room.
You know what I should do? Every time someone asks me why I hate the raft so much, just give a different backstory for
no,
you know.
I really want to know.
Don't you know? We gotta keep
it's an overall
people
blocking
guessing.
item. It's just an overworld blocking item that sometimes has things you need and sometimes doesn't. So whether it's a good item or not depends on the seed. And there's a Triforce at a level 7 for equations. Let's see if he... I don't see him coming back in here. No map. Yeah, he's leaving. There's the map of level 5. That's a pretty small 5.
And it is very linear for the most part. So I wonder what our item... Did we see... We haven't seen... We saw the banana, but we still need a floor item. Right. Or was it a heart container and I missed it?
No, we haven't seen the floor item. This is way too small a 5 for Shay not to go back in. And the thing is, he's going to also go back into... You know, if he gets the bow in here, he probably will bail on 7 as well. If he doesn't, then he's going to...
about is if he gets the bow in here, he bails on the PB in 2, and we have the 9 is PB blocked.
Not really concerned about that, because with the recorder, that would be the first place you're going to look for it, if you get to the end.
I mean, not as devastating as Silver's in 6th level of miss, but still not the best.
But if the bow isn't in here, he's going to know to dig 7, and that's actually just as significant.
That is true. Information is quite an advantage. We're running out of rooms here. To the south we go.
Yep.
Equation's going to get the good news, from my perspective.
I mean, for him, he'd rather find the dungeon here, because he'd be done. He just needs level 5.
Level 5 is on a mountain.
Alright, so we have a recorder blocked something here. Oh, it's just the transport. We have a recorder block transport, but I think Shatty was unable to bomb down to the bottom.
Alright, first, is this our item? No.
No, we saw the item, the stair item. We're looking for the floor item.
Yeah, transport.
That corner drop. The item oh, there it is.
There it is. Well, actually,
Shatty's gonna know, yeah. Shatty's gonna know that it's in level 7. He's gonna go find 2. He'll full clear 2. He'll get the power bracelet. 7 will have to have the bow has to be in 7 now.
Well, also, if Shatty up in A's and goes back to start and checks those recorder spots, he'll have enough for mags as well.
Yep. But I don't think he's gonna. Yeah, the fact that he just went and bought bombs says he's staying up in Death Mountain.
Does that mean, are we guaranteed for our book and red ring in 9 tonight?
There's 2 items, and there's also a heart outstanding. We didn't find any items out of 7.
Good point. So it looks like Equations here is going to find,
You'll find 5.
5 soon. Meanwhile, Shatty's doing river ladder checks. Okay.
Yep. So the good news for Equations is, if he's still looking for that bow when he goes into 6, it makes it a lot more likely he's going to find those silvers.
So that's if he chooses to say, if he chooses to press on into this 6. Otherwise,
yeah, we'll see what he does. He's going to have to. He's going to have to dig something. He doesn't have a bow yet.
I don't remember what 7 looked like. Did I take 7?
We didn't see a map.
Oh, good point. But I think
so 7 could be, 7 could be up to, it probably, 8 was pretty big, so 7 is probably not 64 rooms, but theoretically could be, if 9 rolls small enough. So Shatty not gonna go and do the Death Mountain yet. So we're gonna get. I mean, the good thing for him is Magic Sword in level 2 is gonna be really good for him.
We saw the large secret with 66 earlier, right? Or am I having Seed Bleed?
Chester. I don't recall seeing the large secret. That
I don't
doesn't
know if
mean
I'm
we
having
haven't
Seed
seen
Bleed
it.
or
I
not.
could have easily missed it. There's that boomerang in 5 for equations.
I don't know if I'm just misremembering things, but who knows? But equations is in 5.
Yeah, he's gonna dig this item out because it's such a small dungeon. Shatty sees the white sword item. There's that.
Okay, failed.
12th heart for
Out.
Shatty. I mean, he was gonna get this. He was either gonna get this heart or the heart in 2. So he was gonna get Magic Sword, regardless.
He's not far from it now, is he?
I don't think so.
Because I know he saw it earlier.
Yeah, he did. But he's also still looking for
Here
a
it is.
dungeon.
I'm just wondering why he hasn't gone up to West Death Mountain yet.
Because
At
he's got
54
recorder
and a half.
spots. I mean, people don't
Oh,
jet
recorder
to West
sword.
Death Mountain.
Just gotta wrap some screens and go up a bit.
He also needs to get bombs.
Good point. I forgot about bombs, but here's another try on the board for equations. Putting him at 6 Triforce pieces.
There you go.
Oh,
It
there's
was
our
96
question.
and it was at the raft spot.
Again, useless.
Not useless. Gave him money.
Well,
Useless as
thieving
if
is
it's a
out of the
door
way to
repair
buy it.
shop.
Hear me out. Blue ring.
I don't think Shatty's buying a blue ring at this point, but he could. The problem with buying the blue ring now is you're not going to have any money left over for anything else once you do that. Oh, but he is going to buy it. Okay, there you go.
I called it.
And this will be heart number 13? Or no, he's going to grab the potion. He's I mean, as cheap as the red potions are, he might not actually be able to afford it now that he bought the blue ring. He certainly can't afford it now.
Potions are always good. But he got the try out of 3, which is in the grave, correct?
Yes.
So if he recorders the 3, then he could be on his way to West Death Mountain.
Yes.
But man, Shatty's sitting real pretty right now.
Well, he's giving a lot of time back to equations by not getting up to West Death Mountain.
Yeah, I get you want to get all these checks out of the way, but come on, head on up there.
I mean, to his mind, it could just as easily be in one of these places. So I totally get doing this. He's gonna go ahead and hit up to level 4, get that try out of there.
Yep, that's gonna be a very quick try. And I forget he needs bombs.
Got 4,
Just
so if he, yeah, it would be nice if he could find a bomb shop. If there's a bomb shop nearby, and he could,
He doesn't have the money
Top
for
it
it right
off.
now.
Yeah, that's true. Because he bought a blue ring.
And that's Shatty down for another Triforce. But, alright, let's see where he's going.
He's got 2 more recorder spots to the east if he wants to try those, and he's got the raft spot. We'll see if
Oh, equations is digging an item out
well,
of 9.
yeah, he's in.
Not item 9, 5. Duh.
Well, yeah, because
That's
five's
right.
well, you don't leave this level 5 when you're still missing a bow. You're not
Of
leaving
course
5.
you don't. That'd just be plain stupidity.
Well, I'm never gonna say stupid. I don't like to call things stupidity like that because It's the right play. I mean, not taking 5 is the right play. So, calling it stupidity to leave, seems silly to me. Chestrick saw the boomerang. He hasn't seen the heart.
And Shatty is officially broke.
Oh, he has? Okay, never mind. You're right. It was the remove most open staircase heart at the other side of the transport. Yeah, I guess Equations forgot about the... either realized or decided that checking more... Oh, buying bombs.
Nah,
That makes
well,
sense.
there's a bomb shop right here, but he has no money. Okay, he's routing this in. Well, at least if he checks the other spot, he'll be at least pleasantly surprised.
Shatty has already checked the other spot.
Oh. Oh dear. We're broke.
Yeah, no, this is fine. He can go do Death Mountain and force a bomb. It's fine.
He just needs to get up there now.
Yeah, well, like you said, he can record a 3. And Equations back into 6.
Alrighty.
Which is one of the dungeons he needs to be in.
There's just a matter right now of speaking. Another way Equations can be in back sometime is either A, he finds the silvers in this trip and completely digs the 6, or B, Shatty finds the PB but checks every other PB spot before the grave first.
I don't see that. I mean, because you're right there. You're never going to be closer.
It's a possibility.
Alright, Shatty's back into 8.
He just needs the Triforce.
Yep.
Oh.
Map to see where he hasn't been.
Did you not get the compass, or did you not see it the first time?
Shatty? Shatty never got the compass in this
Okay.
dungeon. Nobody's gotten a compass in level 8.
Right. But I'm trying to remember, how deep into 6 was the try again, or was it like some easy location?
The
not far from
Triforce is to the southeast.
Yeah. And we see Equations here using a potion.
Yeah, you're this deep in 6, you don't want to die. You have that potion, you should use it.
Wait, is this our silvers here? Was this the super room?
Yeah, if it was the heart, yeah, it's the super room.
Well, the only thing keeping Shatty alive right now is that bow in 7.
Shatty is very alive. This is, I mean, I would swing the advantage back to Equations aside, but there's a lot of 7 to dig to get the bow. Shatty is going to know it's there as soon as he finds 2. His real problem is he's got to find 2.
Lucky for him, it's on West Death Mountain. He just needs to stick to the side of the map. This is gonna be I think it's gonna be
very unlucky for him that it's on West Death Mountain, because otherwise he would have found it already.
True. But honestly, I think with how close things are right now, I think it's gonna come down to level 9 shenanigans.
It sure could. Equation still hasn't found the map to this dungeon. I feel like Shatty already had the map by the time he got to the silvers.
He did. Meanwhile, Shatty is warp speeding through this level 8.
Yeah, much faster when you have a magic sword here.
Also, the blue ring in extra health helps.
Oh, he was. Oh, okay. So this Triforce looks like it was blocked by that Chevy room.
Yeah, so that's another ladder block try. Right, so Shatty needs to get his butt in gear to West Death Mountain.
It's a lot of 8 the equations needs to do, and he probably does 8 before 7. Oh, we're gonna do a recorder! Let's go!
Okay, he's on the water.
Yeah, so this is what's called a recorder.
What?
It's used in... Have you never watched a Z1 speedrun?
I will neither confirm nor deny that statement.
So the recorder, basically, it is a... If you clip into the water and the recorder grabs you before the raft goes up, it will take you... I'm trying to remember. I think it's 1 north and 1 east, I want to say, of where the dungeon you're targeting. Please, somebody in chat, if you know what that number actual is, let me know. The point is, it takes you to a different spot and got him closer to where he needed to be in West Death Mountain. At this point, I would swing the advantage back to Shatty, because he's going to get through this level 2 relatively quickly. The only problem is how long does it take him to get to level 9?
Well, also how long does it take him to find the PB, but that'll be very quick.
This is a small dungeon. He's got magic sword, he's fine.
Well, look how
north and west, thank you, Califax. It's north and west.
Equations
That's pretty the north part.
14?
So your homework, K-Tap. Go to Speedruns Live, find yourself some Z1R, not R, scraps the R. Find yourself a Z1 speedrun. Yeah, find yourself an any % no up A speedrun and watch it.
Okay, so TLDR, go watch Lack Attack.
I mean, pound for pound, not for no up A. He's got several other records and has probably held most of the records at some point.
Who's the record in no up A?
It's so Scaramucci has his Green Mario right now.
Okay, I didn't know that. Because I just remember Lack Attack holding records for years in Z1 speedrunning.
Well, that's because he's been playing it for over 10 years. Alright, Equations in level 8 has not seen the third item in this level, which I believe was a heart.
Yes, it was.
Has not found the Triforce, has not found the map.
That's gonna be a team sync, since we know how big this level 8 is.
Alright.
Right, Shaddy's got
exactly... Yeah, Shaddy's got his heart. He's gonna grab the Triforce. Alright, so he's not going to go straight for the power bracelet spots up in the northwest, which is a little unfortunate. He does have the recorder spot there, so it's not terrible. Shaddy knows he has to dig a bow out of 7 here. And so that's what he's going to be concentrating on now. No, Shaddy 100% knows that the bow is in 7.
Yep.
See if he finds the other item while he's at it, but he doesn't care about the other item.
It's very generously dropped a fairy there. Oh, this is if you didn't have one item, come back for multiple. Ladder and recorder blocks here.
Yeah, pretty certain this is why our runners didn't go here earlier, or at least one of the reasons.
Let's see if we can bomb out of here.
Yeah, for those of you that missed it, in the flags, there is in Z1R, there is a flag called Important Items in 9. Important items in 9 means bow, power bracelet, raft, ladder, and recorder can't be in 9 because they have the potential of blocking things within the dungeons. So long as they don't block a Triforce, they could theoretically be in 9 unless we have no important items in 9 on, which is the case here. So bow cannot be in 9.
Because I'm wondering, where are we going in the 7?
We're searching for a bomb hole is where we're going.
Oh, we found one. I mean, the good thing for Shatty is that equations19 is gonna have to come back to the 7, yes.
Yep.
But it's how long is it gonna take Shatty to find level 9 on the overworld?
The hardest spot for him to get back to is the Lost Hill spot. Everything else is pretty close to either where he is now, or his start spot, or a dungeon he can record to. I don't think it's going to take him that long to find level 9.
It might take him a little longer on the 7 since he's on 1 bomb to his name.
Yeah, that could be a problem. He's got money for bombs again, though, so it's fine.
This was the Dig Dogger room. Let's see if this... Okay. Or maybe that was
Chat asking if Bo's ladder block, probably? I mean...
Probably. Most likely the answer is yes.
It is looking like this level 7 is ladder blocked, so... Equation's finally gonna kill the Dig Dogger and get his map. That is gonna help him out in this dungeon.
Yeah, this 8 is a behemoth. But we still have no idea what level 7 looks like.
Nope,
I don't know if
we
we'll
still
ever see
haven't found the
what
map.
that looks
The map would be really nice right now for Shatty.
Found the
He's
compass.
like, oh, I don't want the Triforce, I want the bow.
Let's see if this Dig Dogger has any answers for us.
Now, the real problem... Yeah, Shatty's gonna have to leave and buy bombs, though. That's the real problem here.
Yeah. It's gonna have to come back, and that's gonna be a bit of time loss. Well, at least he knows 7 is the place to be.
Yeah, he does. Equation's starting to get closer to the item and the...
But luckily, he
And
has
the
some
Triforce.
things up. Wait, is that a second potion equations burned in this 8?
Yep. Gotta use it. I mean, potions are cheap. You can afford another.
All that
he can't take a death this deep in level 8.
Alright, Shatty's back in 7. Gonna have to fight some of these rooms again. But hear me out, this blue ring purchase is paying off right now.
Yeah. But to be fair, he'd be being more careful if he didn't have that blue ring. The way he approached that Lambo is not the way he would have approached it if he didn't have the blue ring.
And sometimes being careful is good, but other times it means you lose a bit of time dancing around it when you can just bulldoze, take a couple hits, know you're not going to die.
Or, you know, he could have also grabbed the bomb upgrade instead of the blue ring purchase. At the time, he didn't have the money for it. But if he'd had the money for the bomb purchase, I think he would have grabbed that.
But right now, the lack of math in the 7 really is slowing things down.
That is 100% correct.
Oh, shoot.
Another Dig Dogger. We're just gonna kill one of them since we have to come back to the chute anyway. Or we're gonna come back. I thought he would just come back around, so it's gonna have to come back.
Equation's leaving the try behind in 8.
Yeah, he still needs to find the other item.
No, he found the heart container, didn't he?
Did he? If he did, then he should be leaving. Maybe he has forgotten that he found both the, because he found 2 items here earlier. There's the bow.
Yeah. Oh, and the Chevy room, too.
Yeah.
That's a hard ladder block there. But Shatty's gonna be on his way to level 9 momentarily.
How do we know Bo's in 7, Bogey? It's because we've seen everything else. We've seen all the other items. The only items we had left were 2 in 7 and 2 in 9.
And with that, Shatty's going to be on his way to level 9. Going to be the first
Yeah,
of
but
our
he's got
runners.
fine level 9, so that's a little bit of a problem.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know that for sure, Bogey, because there is a second item
We
in
didn't find
7.
a target gainer. But I wonder if he had a camera. I wonder if we'd be seeing regret on that face right now.
Yeah, so stair item 7 still outstanding. So there's a heart, there's a bow. Sorry, a heart, a red ring, and a book that are left.
Alright, let's see where Shatty's whistling to.
Well, he's kind of close to where he needs to be. He's going to check this spot first, which is going to open, but isn't the answer. All right, now Equations is going to know that he's got to go back to 7.
But the worst part about that bow is that it wasn't far from the Triforce.
No, but I don't blame Equations for leaving. Like, you don't know how big level 7 is. You don't have a map. You don't know where to bomb. It was very much a find the bomb hole situation. There's a letter for Shatty.
But it's dwindling right now. Equations is back in this 7. And if he goes near the Triforce room, then he'll be sitting pretty. But Shatty's still in the overworld right now.
Well, he's in the right area. I didn't realize how many bomb spots he hadn't gotten to when he was looking for level 2.
Just needs to go south.
So he'll check this last power bracelet spot before he gets to the other ones. Oh my god, there's a map.
That's a 7. But this means we'll have a smaller level 9 tonight.
I mean, smaller, but not, like, significantly small.
But he's getting closer and closer to where
Shatty about to be a 9. Alright, here we go. Oh, we have a weird start spot, too. I'm telling you, with these weird start spots, weird things happen. Might find a book or a map to find out.
Okay, so we're going to be looking for 2 things here in this level 9. We're going to be looking for a roar. We're going to be looking for a roar because if we're in a room adjacent to Ganon, you see where the life is on Shatty's screen, the word roar will pop up. But if you have good ears, you can listen for it as well. And then we'll be looking for a specific door, a shutter door that either before you beat Ganon, after you clear the enemies in the room, it doesn't pop open, or if after you beat Ganon, you go in the room, it pops open, then there's your girl. So that's what we're going to be looking for right now, and Shatty's not 100 rupees, going to be able to be that's quite nice, playing with those Cole's voices, and oh, this is a 9.
Kind of small-ish, but not... yeah.
It looks like a ghost doing a backflip.
So we're gonna take this stair that had to be there because remove most of open staircases was turned on.
So, yeah, we're gonna be checking staircases, but not as much. But, yeah. Let's see if level 9's gonna play nice tonight.
I think this is a 37 room 9 if I'm counting correctly, which is the smallest level 9 I've ever seen in a regular seed is 39. So a little bit, definitely unsword shapes kind of showing up a little bit towards the end here.
So Zelda has been spotted.
Gotta find that Ganon roar. There's the bow for Equations, and he knows exactly where to go to get to level 9.
Now it's just going to be a matter of routing choices here.
There it is. And
there's
the compass.
Well,
yeah.
Oh, whoa! Here's a roar.
Right after, right after you said it, like, I don't know if that's commentary or blessing for Shatty, commentator curse for equations, but yeah, it was looking like there was still a possibility, and then Shatty
It
finds
vanished
Ganon.
before our very eyes. But Ganon's
Alright.
dust, now just a couple rooms north to Zelda.
Looks like Shatty's gonna just try and walk this. Oh, that
Patcher. Patcher here.
Rude Patcher. Not even a door there, you know? There it is.
More popped. Get your GGs in chat for Shatty. Finishing with an official race time of 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 43 seconds. And you can see him doing a let's go fist pump and applauding here.
Yeah, always fun to see the excited reactions.
Let's see if any of them are going to come in for interviews.
Now, Shatty's already in the waiting room, so... Shatty! GG's!
Yo, thank you.
So that was a really interesting situation. You found those silvers in 6 way earlier than equations, and we were worried that he was going to miss them, but then he didn't get the bow out of 7, so he had a reason to go back and look in 6 before 7. But he didn't, you know, like, you knew the bow was in 7 when you were there the first time, so that I think in the end that worked out really well for you.
Yeah, I really hadn't seen much of that 7, maybe like 2 rooms or something. So I wanted to make sure I could find 2. You know, there's still a chance 2 is bracelet blocked in 7 as well.
Yep. Yeah.
So I was happy I found 2, and you're right. By then I knew bow was in 7. But man, there's like so many bombs. Like, it was crazy. There were no doors in 7. I don't even understand.
Yeah, that's and then you had to leave for bombs, and yeah, that was not exactly ideal.
Hello.
Hey, Equations, GG
Hey,
to you as well.
Hey, GG.
GGs and welcome in.
Yeah, so we were just talking about how you know, Shatty got that had a nice advantage early with the silvers out of 6, but because you were still looking for the bow by the time you got back to 6, you were able to find the silvers, but then you also missed the bow in 7, so like in the end that just was a little bit too much.
Yeah, I mean, 6, 7, and 8 just proved to be a little bit too much.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with
Oh,
the
that
map for most of the time.
That 8 was just... I cleared like every room and then realized I was ladder blocked, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. That 8 was, yeah, you spent a lot of time that 8, got all 3 items, so that also helped with the knowledge, too, I think.
So, Shatty, apparently this was your first ever victory over equations on a head-to-head race?
Yeah, I think so. Never beat
Yeah,
Equations.
we looked up the stats. We looked up the stats beforehand. It was confirmed.
Equation's such a good player. He's just constantly whooping my ass in the nightlies. So yeah, man, I was pretty excited at the end there.
Yeah, and you know, like I said, the advantages kind of flip back and forth a lot. So like Shatty, you got the any key early. I don't think you realize just how many keys this seed had, because like if you're like me, you don't even pay attention after you know get the any key. Equations, I want to say you had 21 keys by the time you got to level 4.
Goodness.
I know I was in the high teens at least. I stopped looking.
So, you know, by the time you got the any key, it was, I mean, you grab it because it was on the floor and you can walk right over it. But...
Yeah, you never know, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, there aren't even muggers in this flag set to use the any key for, so it's like you're not even saving there. So you're still grabbing keys. I just saw you grab a key there, Equations. Muscle memory's real.
Shiny thing on the floor, you take it.
I know, right? I do the same thing all the time, so.
So, Shatty, what does this take your record in groups to?
3-0 right now.
Yep. Yeah. We figured this was probably going to decide the group. Now, I mean, there's still a lot to like. Malkiers hasn't even played one race, so definitely will have something to say about the situation. But I think if both of you take care of business against him, both of you will be in brackets.
Yeah, I think we're both in control of getting in.
Yep.
Well,
Big
Shatty, you really just
Malkier match tomorrow.
I know. Well, I know exactly who signed up for that race too, because we had the conversation. He's like, "Yeah, I want to call that race." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm not touching that with
Madman, whoever that is.
Madman
I've done that
is
once, and I don't know if I want to do that again.
No, not doing it. I will watch and laugh. But yeah, that'll be.
This was funny. I was so like focused on getting that bow out of 7. After I got out of 2, I didn't even realize I didn't have 9 yet. I was walking through 7. I was like, oh, wait a second. I was like, I don't even know where, because I was looking to see where I was going after I got the bow and got the Triforce, and I was like, I don't have it.
I think it was good for you that you didn't quite finish up West Death Mountain, because that just meant it was the place to go back to, so it got you back to the correct.
Yeah, it was definitely the place to go back to. So many spots left up there. But yeah, just God, these seeds just full clearing nonstop. It's brutal.
Yeah.
Right. Apparently, your record's intact, Shatty, with the silvers never being a 9. So we have that.
You got that right.
Yeah, and the longer this one went, jokes aside, advantage goes to Shatty the longer they go.
Mm-hmm.
So, Shatty, how are you feeling since you think you're gonna most likely make it into the groups for this? And are you feel like you're representing yourself as last year's SGL Online champion pretty well?
Yeah, absolutely. You never know with groups, right? At least this year it was we did things a little bit differently, which I think worked out great for the most part. You know, easy for me to say versus some other people, I think. But yeah, you're like staring down that wheel, and it's like, who am I gonna get? So yeah, I'm always happy to make brackets. That's kind of the goal, and then. I mean, everyone's so good. Like, you got to get lucky along the way. So, get in the brackets and kind of see what happens.
Yeah, I agree with you on. I agree with you on the groups. Like with the wheel, we often got the group of death, and there's some really tough groups, even with the way they kind of spread things out. But we also sometimes got like the super easy group where one person would just waltz into the bracket without really having to work hard. And I don't think we have that this year. Like, every group has a good balance of good players in it. So it's been a lot of fun to watch.
So if you haven't already, get your GGs in for Equations. Equations finished with an official race time of 1:24.47.
GG's Equations.
Yep, thanks. Yeah, it was a nice, easy 9 at least.
Yeah.
After everything else.
I've seen easier 9s, but yeah, that definitely was a relatively nice 9.
It kind of funneled you the right way.
Yep. That book might have been nice, or if you could have found that somewhere. I mean, it could be in 7 somewhere. That I know Equations. You found the map in 7, which Shatty, you missed. I'm not.
Yeah, I was just watching that on the restream.
I'm not sure how you missed it, because I thought you killed that Landmo, but maybe not, or maybe you killed like one of them and left. I'm really not sure.
There must have been another bomb wall or something over on the right that I just missed.
Maybe might have been a different Landmo.
There was another bomb wall in every dungeon, felt like.
Yeah.
That's 7. It's just ridiculous.
Oh yeah, I got the map for 7 and 8, and there's a whole nother section.
Yep.
It was crazy too. I got in there kind of, not super early, but early enough to, and it was like, the first 3 rooms were like blue snakes, a Patra with like BMOs.
Yeah, right?
And I was like, and there were no doors anywhere, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm all set. Like, I'm coming back way later.
Six and 7 were my in and outs.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, so Equations, what made you leave 6 early? Because you end up going to 8 and then back to 6, and Like 8 was much worse enemy-wise than 6 was, and...
If I haven't found White Sword item yet, I try to at least poke around a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I had at that point.
Okay.
I don't think I checked the enemy set. Usually I at least try to check the enemy set. I don't know if I did.
Because I know you saw a few rooms in 6, and then bailed, went to 8, and then you just didn't go back to 6 until towards the end, so... I think we made something up, like that there was a compass in a moat room or something, but I'm not sure that was actually true, so...
Found the Chevy room. I remember the Chevy room being marked on my tracker as, potentially ladder blocked for the rest of it, which
okay.
It looks like the transport would have gotten around it.
Yeah, I want to say you saw I think the bait block was in there too, so that might.
Yeah, saw it. Figured it wasn't needed at that point.
Yep. Definitely wasn't needed because obviously neither one of you bought baits. So.
Yeah. Overall, pretty happy. I made a couple nervous mistakes, but nothing that would have cost me the time difference. So, just outplayed. Looks like it was Blue Ring versus Bomb Upgrade. I think we probably both benefited from each of those purchases.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, well, Shatty couldn't afford the Bomb Upgrade, which is what allowed him to afford the Blue Ring.
Oh, it was like $8 short, or else I would have.
Yep.
I did walk over it hoping it would glitch, but once again, not yet.
You didn't try
Someday.
You didn't try the magic sword for the glitch.
Yeah, not the magic sword. Well, you tried the bomb upgrade. Just wait. Some seed, it's gonna happen.
Oh gosh, that would be funny if it did. Yeah, the other, and then of course you had to go back, like Shatty, you had to go back to 4. I mean, it was looking like it was going to be a really nice early Triforce, and then you walk in as, what was it, a 4-headed Gliak, and you had like 4 hearts?
Yeah, there was no way. I didn't even try.
I think you took like 2 stabs, took 1 heart of damage, and you're like, yeah, that's it, I'm done.
Never gonna happen.
All right. Anything else either one of you wants to add before we go ahead and close things out?
No, it's always a pleasure playing against equations.
Yeah, good times. We, even though he's never beaten me, even tonight. I think I'm about 1 out of. I think I'm about 1 out of 3 against him, and we play all the time in the TTP2s.
That seems incredibly low, but yeah. But thanks.
Blame Ponybot then.
Oh, that thing's bugged as hell. Don't worry about that thing either. Shout out to PP. But yeah, thanks Tracy, K-Taf, Speedgaming, everybody. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, thanks.
Trudging on here.
All right, good luck to you both moving on.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Alright, if you're not already following the runners, looks like Chestrick, our tracker, has put the information into the chat, so go ahead and click on those links. In the meantime, we have a couple races on the schedule for tomorrow. We already talked about one of them. The other race being Sigil versus Sausage Link. That'll be at 8:15. And then the Malkier race at 9:15. No channel set for either one of those, but keep an eye on your speed gaming schedule to see where those will land. And of course, huge shout out to Chester for doing the tracking behind the scenes, clicking all those buttons. Trackers always are MVPs, and K-Tap, it was a pleasure doing a commentary with you.
Ditto to you, Tracy.
Well, that's gonna do it for us. Keep an eye on that schedule for those races tomorrow. Otherwise, have a very good